Greening Kenya Initiative Trust is a platform which was formed in 2009 in Kenya, and it provides an enabling environment to catalyze green growth and low carbon emission in Kenya. But over the last 2 years, it has also been spreading all over the sub-Saharan Africa, because we found out that the real challenge that is affecting communities and also businesses in Africa is bigger enough, and it requires a coordinated effort. It requires the government, it requires the private sector, it requires the people, and it requires the civil society.
Okay.
So all these key stakeholders come together under the GKI. It is a trust which is on behalf of the people, so that we can drive this process.
And how many projects exactly are we talking in Kenya that you operate?
No, there are more than 10, 15 projects that are ranging from solar wind power, biomass, where we are now working on a whole massive national briquette-making energy projects. Then we have clean cook stoves with Global Alliance. Then we have water projects, and then we also have a fiscal policy platform, because it is very key to see that the private sector comes in. The private sector will only leverage this kind of investment if the government provides a conducive atmosphere with good economic incentives to allow them invest in their money. And as such, definitely there are projects which surely requires unlocking and catalyzing. It is this that the Greening Kenya Initiative Trust mobilize and also create awareness and also bring in technology.
Okay. Would you say in the last 10 or 15 years the onsets of droughts and climate impacts have made the case for climate action clearer in Kenya, and as a result your institute is finding more funds? It's
Definitely yes. Over the last 15 years there have been several episodes of adverse weather conditions, like extreme floods in 2009, and then followed by 2011 extreme droughts, and a number of livestock are dying, agricultural failures in the land, the loss of productivity within our farmlands, and as such a number of community livelihoods have lost their livelihoods, and as such the level of poverty has increased in rural areas. As a result of this adverse climate change and impacts, there is a very high level deforestation which has been seen in areas like the Mau complex, the Aberdares, the Mount Kenya region, in which also now, because as a result of the declining forest cover, then the elephants, the wild animals are coming, and there have been seriously increasing conflicts between wildlife and also the human being, destroying crops. And as a result of this, definitely the Greening Kenya Initiative has been mobilizing various stakeholders to find a solution to this kind of problems. In addition, a number of in Kenya and in Africa, there is a serious problem of youth unemployment, and as such, GKIT is working very hard with a number of youth groups, universities, colleges, to see how we can create what we call the green collar jobs. When we are going to school, we were told to work hard so that we can get good jobs, but jobs have never been there. So one of the things that we are doing now in terms of this climate resilience investment, one of the key objectives is to generate gainful, meaningful jobs for the young graduates that are coming on as part of the solution to solving the problem of climate change.